Back again.
Who, us?
Who, me?
I'm Christine.
I'm Jamie.
We are Books and Booze Podcast, and we are talking about New Moon.
With Charlie. Swan.
Charlie. Oh. I don't know if you know this, but we're not Team Edward. We're not Team Jacob. We are Team Charlie.
No. A little bit of me is still with Team Edward.
Yeah, and what you'll hear in these upcoming episodes is a part of me is Team Jacob. So, but my present day self, the almost 40 lady, is Team Charlie.
Yeah. Hot dads. Hot single dads.
Yeah, not married.
Not married. With mustaches and plaid shirts.
Very clear. Yeah. I love a mustache.
Mustachio. So, I was going to talk about how depressing the book was, but I forgot you had a cocktail first.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. No. The book is depressing.
Yeah. So depressing.
I avoided reading this book because I was like, ugh, it's the Bella depression era. But this movie is my favorite movie out of all the movies. And then when I read the book, I was like, you know what? No, I love this book. I love this book.
I like the movie. I hate the book. I was like, it's not going to be as bad as it was. Because I can remember how depressed I was. Mm-hmm. No, it was still bad. Even writing the notes today, I was still like, I have a pit in my stomach. I'm so sad. I feel awful. I might as well have been going through a breakup, really.
Well, that makes sense, though, because if you are Team Edward originally and I'm Team Jacob originally, then yes, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
That we would disagree about this book.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
So sad.
So sad. My drink today, I wanted to honor Bella's depression because...
it's a real one.
Look, when I think about this book, I think about the first quarter of the book when the movie pans around her chair and she's just staring out into the window.
One of the best movie scenes ever.
Which is why I named this drink today October, November, December, January.
Rolls right off the tongue.
It does. Easy peasy. Anyone who hasn't read the books or seen the movies would know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so what are we going to do here? So I did a black rum, which has some notes of like molasses and cinnamon and those types of things. Different brands are going to give you different stuff here, but that's what I did. And then I added lemon juice and a blackberry cinnamon syrup.
Mm-hmm. I did like the cinnamon in it.
Okay.
That's it. I liked.
So we both had this and we were like, there's too much lemon juice in this.
Yeah.
So I made it again. I cut it back and we're like,
much better.
It's better, but it's still too potent. So then I said, do we have club soda or something? Well, all we had was ginger beer. So we added ginger beer and you know what?
So much better than the Ridge.
Then it tasted good. So if you see this recipe, Jamie. Okay, well, I think it was good.
Yeah, it was okay.
If you see this recipe and you want to try it, I would say add some club soda or add some ginger beer.
Yeah.
Because the tastes in this are like really strong.
And
the rum, the lemon juice, and
taste drinker.
Look, I love lemon.
Yeah. Well, you also you love a Negroni.
I love a Negroni.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have different tastes. Mm-hmm. That's what we've learned here.
Yeah. You like spicy?
I love spicy.
Yeah. I can't handle the spice.
Yeah.
I can handle the spice in a book.
Okay, tell us about your vacation.
As you can tell from my tan, so tanned. I recently went to Aruba. Highly recommend.
Aruba.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I get the hype. Everyone should go if you can. It's expensive, but I totally get why.
Empty your bank accounts.
Yeah, I get why it is expensive. anyways, the last night we were out for dinner and I was like, oh, I'm going to get a cocktail. So I was so excited to tell you the story because I was looking and they had an Aperol spritz or something like that. And as I just said, I don't like Aperol. So I looked at the other ingredients and I was like, oh, they have Chambord. So I was like, can I switch this for the Chambord? I think I threw him off a little bit. But then he like came out with the Chambord being like, this one? I'm like, yes. Everyone's like, what are you doing? I'm like, just making my own cocktail. I know ingredients now and I know things.
Right. You said, I don't know if you know this, fellow travelers, but I have a podcast.
Yeah. Where we make cocktails and talk about books. So I now know things. Mm-hmm. And the drink was delicious.
Like and subscribe.
Yep.
Nana.
The Nana was my favorite on the trip. But yeah, it was really good. And I was just so excited to tell you, to be like, oh.
You know stuff.
I do.
Yeah.
It's fun when you know things about things.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was saying, well, we made the new moon drink. When it wasn't quite to our liking, we were able to fix it.
Yeah.
Which shows us that we have come a long way from 2 years ago when we started our amateur cocktail maker journey. Is we actually know ingredients and we know how to make a drink more balanced now. We can figure it out ourselves.
Yeah, it's so
and
nice.
When you're on vacation, you can be a know-it-all to everyone else on the trip. Yeah. And everyone loves a know-it-all. That's true. So it's a win-win.
They invite you back.
100%. Yes. Okay, let's talk about New Moon.
Did you like reading Shakespeare in high school?
Absolutely not.
I loved it.
Of course you did.
Yeah, was a huge fan. I think I read stuff just for fun, really. I loved reading Shakespeare. So I do like that the book starts off with a Shakespeare quote.
Well, you did go to school for an English degree.
Yes, and that.
So that would make absolute sense. I did not follow that path.
No, you did not. No. So we start off with a quote from Romeo and Juliet, Act 2, Scene 7. These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die like fire and powder, which, as they kiss, consume.
I don't know what that means.
I really like it. I think I might have got the scene wrong with the Roman numerals also.
Well, you tried your best.
It's fine. Anyways.
So we open with the Bella is old scene.
Oh my god, right. I didn't write anything down about that.
No. But I think the only reason is because the movie opens with that too.
Yes.
Is
just showing her fears and
oh no, I'm gonna be old and Edward's gonna be young.
Yeah.
And then we open with her birthday. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Which is my birthday.
It is. Yeah. September 13th.
Same, Bella. Same.
Yeah.
And Alice is planning a party. Now, I wanted to ask you, if your sister-in-law was planning a party for you, would you be down or would you be like Bella and be a hater?
No, I'd be very excited.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. Even I wrote down like the description of the party. I was like, that sounds great. Like Bella, not Bella, but I was like, I love this description. There was like pink candles, crystal bowls with rose. I loved it. Drapery.
Okay, it sounded awful to me.
Oh, I was like, this is great. It's like a little mini wedding.
A wedding for me.
Just for me. Yeah, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be thrilled.
I mean, Bella was on the extreme end of being a hater. Because I'm like, yeah, Bella, like, I don't like being the center of attention or like wanting everyone to sit around while I like that sounds really awful. And also like I don't know if they were like really excited about it and they whatever.
I mean, Edward did say like he's like we haven't celebrated a birthday since like 1935.
Yes,
everyone's very excited about it. If you could just let them be, it's more for them.
Yeah. Bella, the last real birthday any of us had was Emmett in 1935. Cut us a little slack and don't be too difficult tonight. They're all very excited.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Shut up, Bella. Oh yeah, I wrote down Edward is like, Bella, stop being so difficult and open your fucking gifts and your fucking cake.
You're the only one that can eat the cake.
Eat it! Eat the cake!
But I thought it was cute.
Yep, it was cute.
I liked it.
What did you like about, I mean, to bring up Romeo and Juliet, because they watched it.
Yes.
Look, I'm a bit of an Edward hater sometimes, but I did like his criticism of Romeo. Because it did remind me of myself, which...
I mean, Romeo does deserve criticism.
Okay, tell me.
I mean, just...
Edward says he's fickle. Oh, you were in love with,
Rosaline?
Rosaline?
Yeah.
And now you're...
Juliet.
Yeah.
I mean...
But I think I love the scene because I'm like, yeah, I love sitting in front of like a TV or reading a book and being hypercritical, and that's like fun for me. Right? Like me sitting here right now talking about these books and being hypercritical is me showing my love for these books, even though you're like, do you like these books?
Yes.
Right?
I'm talking about it because I love it so much. And it is fun being critical and like analyzing and love it. Again.
So I love that Edward did that. He was like, what's up with Romeo?
Yeah. I wonder I think they were probably watching like the really old version.
Probably.
Which I've also seen, but I do prefer the Leo and Claire.
Obviously.
Yeah. One day, you guys, I'm going to find a partner, and that's what I want to be for Halloween. I've always wanted to do
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And you know what? Your person will do that for you.
Yeah. They don't have a choice.
Well,
I'll give them a choice, I guess.
I mean, give people choices.
It'll make me really happy if you do this. I will show you a recording.
We also get a lot of foreshadowing, so it made me laugh, like the very obvious foreshadowing.
It's like the conversation that followed, like, oh, Romeo and Juliet, now let's talk about how I want to die.
Yeah, you humans have it so easy when it comes to killing yourself. What?
Just your classic movie cuddle combo.
And Bella says, no matter what might ever happen to me, you are not allowed to hurt yourself. And so we're like, okay, so Edward's going to hurt himself? And then he's like, well, I wasn't going to... Oh, he was telling a story about how he had thought about ending his life before.
Last year when she was hurt or getting whatever.
Yeah, and he's like, so I thought about it, and like, this is how I would do it. And so you're reading and you're like, okay, so that's what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Now, this might just be me years later reading back and being like, guys, this is a little heavy-handed.
Oh, I thought you meant learning about foreshadowing.
No, I know foreshadowing.
No, like I can remember being younger and like learning what foreshadowing was, and then being so excited when I was like reading a book.
You're like, I'm so smart.
Yeah, I'd be like, I think they're foreshadowing something.
Yeah. No, I got it. Okay. So anyway, Jasper tries to eat Bella. Is that where we're at?
Yeah, my only thing was, I'm like, how was the paper cut fine? But last year, when Bella's like whole body was bleeding.
With the car? Like the car accident? Or
no, when like with James and Bella's like on the ground bleeding because Jasper was there.
I think you just...
I think maybe because like so much was going on. But like, didn't you guys all like eat a lot before this? I don't know. I just feel like his reaction...
Don't try to make sense of this, Jamie.
No, but I mean, I don't know Jasper personally. Maybe he was so excited for the birthday party he forgot to eat.
It's probably it. Yeah. Yeah. I do think the movie did a good job in reenacting this scene, because even when I went through like the action shots of what happened and Bella being tackled, like they actually did it really well.
Yeah. And everyone's wigs look so much better at this point too, which is great.
Kudos. Now, Bella's outfit is horrendous.
In the movie?
Yes. Do you remember it?
I think she's just dressed like she's not a teenager, right?
She's dressed in like a horrible prom dress.
Yeah, she's in like, yeah, it was like, I don't know why we're wearing a dress. Not even a dress, but like it looked like an older lady dress. No,
It looked like a prom, short prom dress to me. You know, like a
I can't
formal.
remember what it was now.
But that's like what is stuck in my head, and I tried to remember like what was in the book versus what was in the movie, and I couldn't remember.
This is also the movie where we get Edward in a suit constantly. He's in a suit at the birthday party. And then when he follows up to break up with her, when she sees him in the yard,
he's in a suit.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I think I need to be formal for this breakup. I'm going to wear a suit.
I need to be this is business.
I'm in my Gucci suit.
That is my impression of a businessman. All business. Nope. I don't want to be with you, ma'am.
No funny talk. Ma'am. I don't want to be with you, ma'am.
This is a breakup. Be on your way.
I don't love you.
You can't be with my family. I think that's a robot, actually. I don't think it's a vampire anymore.
Yeah, what happened? What changed? So Jasper attacks. And it's pretty dramatic. Mm-hmm. Everyone has to leave. I really then enjoy the Carlisle chat, though, where we learned some things.
I did, too. Mm-hmm. Yep. Carlisle, the hot dad doctor.
I mean, he's not my taste.
No, I think in the movie he's not my taste, but in the book he's my taste.
Yes, agree.
Like, I want him to be more of a George Clooney. Or a what's his name that was also in ER?
Noah Wiley.
Noah Wiley.
Yeah, I think it's also because he's blonde in the movie.
Well, in the movie he's like the actor that plays him is not a natural blonde, so it just looks silly. You look like Zach Morris.
I mean, I did like Zach Morris when I was younger.
Yeah, but not, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, imagine it was George. That would have been great.
Yeah.
George.
It's a great pick. You're welcome.
I did enjoy him like talking about being a doctor because everyone else like can't control themselves, and how he's kind of talks about how he like learned how to do that. And then he says, what I enjoy the very most is when my enhanced abilities let me save someone who would otherwise have been lost. It's pleasant knowing that, thanks to what I can do, some people's lives are better because I exist. Even the sense of smell is a useful diagnostic tool at times. Like, you're such a good person.
He is.
And I love that. Because I'm like, it probably can be so, like, hard being a vampire, you know? But, like, knowing, like, you're putting all this, like, good back. And
yeah.
I enjoyed that. Made me happy.
Yeah, he's very positive about what am I going to make of my situation.
Yeah.
And so what I wrote down was he said, I don't know that I'm making up for anything. Like everything in life, I just had to decide what to do with what I was given.
Love that.
Right? He's like,
everyone.
Oh, well, I guess I'm here now. So what do I do with this?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a positive attitude and figure it out. Right? Versus Edward's like, we're all our souls are damned. And we're going to hell.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he really has more of a hurdle to get over that. But yeah, he does point out, he's like, Edward like gets it to like a point, but yeah, he doesn't think there's like an afterlife for their kind, and no matter how much good you do or how much, whatever, thinks they've all lost their souls.
Mm-hmm. Which is why he doesn't want to turn Bella.
Yep. And I do also like how Carlisle points out, which is also in the movie, which is a great part. And he says, but if I believed as he does, if you believed as he did, could you take away his soul? I think, that's a really good point.
But he's wrong.
Yes. But I'm like, okay, yeah, like, I get it. No,
it
like,
makes total sense.
Fighting so hard on that. Because that sounds, why would I want to do that to someone I love and care about?
But what if the person you love and care about is wrong?
Yeah. And everyone else is telling you that you're wrong.
I call this next part the downward spiral.
Oh, I wanted to just throw out a one line. Alice says, "I'll get you something less macabre to wear." It's just my favorite word. So,
It came up again. Yeah. Part of the downward spiral is birthday bedtime.
oh, okay, perfect. Yes, please continue.
Edward's mad. And I like this part because Bella says, "Will you stay tonight?" And he said, "I should go home."
I'm depressed.
And she said, "For my birthday." And he said, "You can't have it both ways. Either you want people to ignore your birthday or you don't. One or the other." And she said, "Okay, I've decided that I want you to ignore my birthday. I'll see you upstairs." So these are the parts that I miss from the movie because there are so many moments where I love Bella and I hate Bella, but this is a I love Bella moment where she's just like, he's an idiot and she just, goes with it. And
She's like, "I know why you're being dramatic right now, and we're just gonna pretend it's not happening."
he's so dramatic.
Yeah, very.
So I love that part.
I feel like he's such like a.
Yeah.
That's his pose.
He should be a Shakespearean actor.
He should, and he could. He probably has been.
He made her a CD.
Yeah, which I love. I love a good mixed. I have put mixtape down. It's not a tape, but I love a good mixed CD.
It's basically a mixtape.
Yeah, which is amazing and what you always want from someone.
I don't know if the youngins know this, but I feel like the mixtape has like come back around to like something that's like vintage, where it's like, no, we grew up and I made like cassette tapes and would record music on the cassette tape in a certain order, an actual mixtape, and put it in my car. And then that mixtape would get stuck in that car. And then you just listen to that tape until the end of time.
Yeah, you could also just buy tapes and just play that.
You
But I
could.
remember listening to could call into the request hour on the radio.
Oh, and request the song that you
And
like.
then you could
you
record
didn't
it.
just have it on demand?
No, it was a whole process.
Yeah.
I can picture it doing it. Boy Is Mine was a real popular. And then someone would call in.
The boy is mine, the boy is mine.
And they'd be like, "I dedicate this to
Jamie, because
Cheryl."
she's a stupid bitch.
They had to keep that out. But
And I want to dedicate The Boy Is Mine to her.
yeah. I love when people would call in and then dedicate a specific song to a boy or a girl. And you're like, ooh. Sometimes it was to my girlfriend, Tamara.
And you're like, Tamara hates him.
Yeah. He cheated on her.
Tamara doesn't like you. Yeah. Anyway, I loved his mixtape.
Yeah. And
It was really sweet.
then they were making out.
Yeah.
And then I do she's like, "Which is tempting you more, my blood or my body?"
I loved that part because
Right?
I'm like, that is such a girl thing to say.
Yeah.
Tell me which one.
Yep.
Tell me both or you lose.
If you want to murder me or sleep with me, or both.
Tell me both.
And I do he said it's a tie, and he smiled.
Yeah.
And yeah, I liked that part. And then it goes back to being depressing, but it was a bit fun for a little while. I do just have the amount that I hate how he starts to act.
What do you mean?
When they're at school the next day, because he's just being weird, and he's very he's rejecting her a lot.
He's being cold.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I just said, I'm screaming and I'm crying and I'm throwing up. I just hate that. Yeah.
Oh my God. My stomach, I just felt so nauseous, coming up to the scene because I knew it was coming. And it just when you know, when you know something in your gut, and even if someone is gaslighting you, Edward, you have this feeling and something is wrong, something is off. And so you just have we're just reading through these pages being oh
coming.
my God, Bella, you're right, Bella, you know what's coming.
Yeah.
You know what's up.
Just I feel like anyone that's been in a breakup where you're rejected by that person.
Yeah, you know what's coming.
Oh, it's such a horrible
And they're
feeling.
no, everything's fine.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
You're no,
everything's fine.
You're not acting right.
Yeah. No, you're crazy.
Yeah, and then they're like, I don't love you.
Yeah, and you're like, "Ooh."
Yeah. I'm awful. I'm not good enough. Oh.
Okay, let's go to that scene where he's wearing a formal suit.
My first line is, screw you, Edward.
Yep.
He's like, no, they're all gone. I stayed behind to tell you goodbye. She's like, Alice is gone? She wanted to say goodbye, but I convinced her that a clean break would be better for you. No, Edward, you don't know what's better. That's just rude, really. I was just... So you made everyone leave. No one can say goodbye. You know what's best.
That's what he does. That's his toxicness that we have to acknowledge in this series, is Edward is so stubborn and
So
just
stubborn.
it doesn't.
It's like, this is going to be better for her. I had a bunch of quotes I didn't even write down because I was just... Then he's just like, I don't love you. And I don't even know what he says.
Yeah.
But, yeah, pretty much convinces her that he does not love her and doesn't want to be with her.
It's so
That's
awful.
why he's leaving.
I wrote down one just because I thought it was dramatic, so I thought it was fun that I wanted to say. And this is just for me. This isn't.
That's good because, I didn't write any down because I was angry.
I don't care, Edward. I don't care. You can have my soul. I don't want it without you. It's yours already. Bella, I don't want you to come with me. You don't want me? No. End scene. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It was awful.
He's like so convinced him in his mind that this is better for her. It's like, how is it better for you to look at someone that you love and say that to them? He is acting his age, not his vampire age.
I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with him. Like, considering what happened, it is a risk for her to be around everyone.
Yes.
I get it. But like, maybe like have a conversation with the person you're in a relationship with before you make decisions. Like that is my criticism. But
Literally
like
the next day being like, okay, we're all out. And that you convinced your parents on top of it. How did you convince everyone?
That's true.
Right? Like everyone just went along with that quickly. That should have taken at least a month to convince everyone.
I think everyone was pretty scared with what happened.
True.
Yeah.
Anyways, we get our new moon quote. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
As I lay there, because she just obviously just curled up on the ground.
You lay down in the forest. That is what you do when you break up, when you are rejected.
Wherever you are, you lay down.
You lay down in the moss.
Yes.
And you let darkness fall.
Mm-hmm. Just let it take you. As I lay there, I had a feeling that more time was passing than I realized. I couldn't remember how long it had been since nightfall. Was it always so dark at night? Surely, as a rule, some little bit of moonlight would filter down through the clouds, through the chinks in the canopy of the trees, and find the ground. Not tonight. Tonight the sky was utterly black. Perhaps there was no moon tonight. A lunar eclipse. A new moon. A new moon. I shivered though I wasn't cold. It was black for a long time before I heard them calling.
New moon.
It's a nice depressing quote to go with the depressing moment.
Yeah.
She gets rescued. She goes back. He has taken all of his gifts.
Yeah, that was mean.
Right? I was like, what the fuck? On top of everything, now you're going to take all the photos, all the gifts, make her feel a little bit crazy. Like you couldn't have just left her with those things?
No, because he said it'll be like I never existed.
Yeah. But you can't just do that, Edward.
But he did.
Ugh. I'm so mad at him all over again. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to read the pain that she's in.
Mm-hmm.
She says the waves of pain that only lapped at me before now reared high up and washed over my head, pulling me under. I did not resurface. And so that's when we get October, November, December, January. And then Bella's a zombie.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have one about time that I like.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some really good dark quotes in this book.
There is.
That
Yeah.
I really do enjoy. I love a dark quote. Time passes, even when it seems impossible, even when each tick of the second hand aches like the pulse of blood behind a bruise. It passes unevenly, in strange lurches and dragging lulls, but pass it does, even for me. So dramatic, and I love it. Oh.
We love a dramatic bitch.
Yeah. Charlie puts his fist down at one point on the table. It's like, Bella, snap out of it.
I do like that he did some, I don't know what to call it, but this is a good, like, parenting technique when, like, you're trying to be relatable, and it obviously didn't work on Bella. But if you all want to try it out.
It's like, oh, what did he do?
He said, when your mother left and took you with her, well, that was a really bad time for me. And she said, I know, Dad. And he said, but I handled it. Honey, you're not handling it. And that's just like, look, he's hot. So I want to give him... I also want to give him credit for his intellect here.
But Charlie, you also still have wedding photos up in your house.
Jamie, shh. He's trying to say, hey, I know stuff can be... I've been through it.
Yeah.
I lost a wife.
And a child.
You lost your boyfriend of 6 months.
But this is what I got mad at as a teenager. When parents would do that, because I'm like, no, you don't understand. There's no doing it. You can't do it.
Okay.
It's just...
Okay.
Parents will never understand. That's why they have aunts.
Yeah, so she's like, fine, I'll go out with my friends. I'll go out with Jessica. And he's like, you don't give a shit about Jessica. What are you talking about?
If I go out with Jessica, everything will be better.
Yeah, I'll go out with Jessica.
Because Jessica doesn't ask questions.
This part is so funny to me because she asks Jessica to go to a movie, but she also doesn't know how to interact or smile.
Yeah.
So she's like, she's kind of like, is this how you smile? I hoped that I was giving the right face. She said something like that, where all I imagine is like, where she's like looking at Jessica and be like, movies? You want to go movie me?
Let's hang out.
Let's go to a movie. Jessica's like, okay.
Yeah.
And then
they go see a zombie movie, and then I like that she's like, and I realized which one resembled me the most. Which was obviously the zombie. So she said, forbidden to remember, terrified to forget. It was a hard line to walk.
What?
That was her thought in the movie. Like,
oh, Bella.
Yeah.
Bella. I'm going to talk to these strange men. Because why not? And she hears Edward's voice.
Yeah. In the movie, she like sees him though.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
But I think they needed to like give him something to do since he's not really in the movie.
Yeah, and I think if it was just his voice coming out, it wouldn't have been as effective. You need to like see.
Yes, I think that was, a very good choice on their part to do that.
Because in the book, she doesn't even go on the motorcycle. She's just like looking at some men at a bar from afar.
That she did that. I think she does get like close to them at some point. Like they ask her a question, but yeah, she doesn't actually get on the bike.
Yeah.
And then her and Jessica go to McDonald's, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Classic.
But this is the first that we see of the hallucinations.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Here. Books we hear. And also, like, so that happens. Jessica's like, you're nuts.
Yeah.
And then she does talk about like her nightmares a little bit and how she just like wakes up screaming.
I like that nightmare. That was like, when we talk about nightmares of like your unconscious coming to the surface, that
Yeah.
one was like freaky and accurate.
Yeah. I just like that she's like, Charlie used to come in.
Yeah.
Like when she would have them like wake up screaming, and he's just like doesn't even come in anymore. Like it's just
No.
Bella's screaming again.
Yeah. No, she's fine.
Yeah. Don't worry.
So the part in the dream where it turns and it's not just her going through the forest. So then there would come the point in my dream, and I could feel it coming now, but could never seem to wake myself up before it hit. When I couldn't remember what it was that I was searching for. When I realized that there was nothing to search for and nothing to find, that there never had been anything more than just this empty, dreary wood, and there never would be anything more for me. Nothing but nothing. That was usually about when the screaming started. She was searching, and then, oh, I have nothing. It's dark.
But now she has a new goal. If I do adrenaline things or put myself in danger.
Yeah, this is so crazy that I love it. It's so stupid.
Oh, right? Like it's nuts.
Yeah, you're unwell. Let's do it, babe.
I love that this is like her little like addiction thing where I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
But so it does then put her in the position where she has to go see Jacob. And
Yeah.
she has to make friends with someone.
I call it the Jacob era.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the Jacob. I love Jacob. I can't say like that I don't like him, because I do. I would also like to point out that when she goes to see him and she's like, oh, he's like grown so much. He says he is 6'5".
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I'm Team Jacob. Just from, I did not like.
Come on
6'5".
board. We got room.
It's like Edward.
Yeah. Where the hell have you been, Loca?
Taylor Lautner, are you 6'5"? There's no way he's not 6'5".
No, it's like one of those things where it's like, it's hard to imagine someone other than Taylor Lautner, but at the same time, when you read the book, you're like, this obviously isn't Taylor Lautner.
No, but I read that and then I was just like, okay, I'm still picturing Taylor Lautner, but now all of a sudden he's like bigger.
He's a tall Taylor Lautner.
Very like taller, wider man.
Same.
Yeah,
Yep.
but he's still Taylor.
Yep.
Yeah, and I love him
Yep.
and his wife. He's also Taylor. I like their TikToks. They're funny. But I was like, oh my god, 6'5"? Like, imagine.
That's very tall.
Yeah.
She describes his hair as black satin curtains.
Like, he is, and there is a quote about this, but like, he does sound just like so beautiful.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, how are we not moving on? What?
Yeah. Edward who?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I want to point out this great little reference. He shows his car and he says, it's an old rabbit. 1986. A classic. It's the year I was born.
Does that mean you are a classic?
I'm a classic and I'm an old rabbit. But I was like, when was this written? Like, but I guess a 1986 car would be old when that was written.
In 2005?
Like, I was like, it's not that old.
It's not that old.
Where I was like, should it be a classic at that point? I don't think so.
Yeah, Jacob, you were probably born in 1990.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
Okay.
I also don't know how cars work. Anyways, I'm a classic.
That's the message we want to take away from here.
That's the part that stood out to me. And then I said, and then there's a friendship montage.
There is a friendship montage. I do want to point out, too, for anyone who is Team Jacob or is considering an application, the description of him. Bella says, it was Jacob himself. Jacob was simply a perpetually happy person, and he carried that happiness with him like an aura, sharing it with whoever was near him. Like an earthbound sun, Whenever someone was within his gravitational pull, Jacob warmed them. It was natural, a part of who he was. And just that description makes me go like, oh, Edward is a square. He's a dad.
He was born in the 1900s. Early 1900s.
Is he a sun shining his rays on everybody that he interacts with, though? No.
No, but he's cute. He's a musician.
Oh.
He's intelligent and kind.
Okay.
And he's super hot, which is really all that matters.
Yeah. Okay, the only thing that I want to say about the motorcycles, when I was rewatching the movies after getting into the books again, I was watching them with my daughter who is 6. And so she saw that scene where Bella falls off the motorcycle with Jacob. And my daughter was riding her bike.
Oh.
And she fell off. And she was like, oh, it was just like the girl in the movie.
Fell off the bike, just like Bella.
Just like Bella. And I said, yes, baby. Exactly. That's right.
You looked just like Bella.
And I said, Twilight fans forever, pound it. That last part is not true, but the rest is true.
Next time she falls off, you recreate that moment.
Pound it.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Oh. Lauren.
Okay, so yes, thank you. We're moving on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bella starts talking at school again.
Good for her.
She speaks at the table. Everyone's just like shocked. And then in my mind, I was like, oh my God, I miss like the school stuff.
Yeah.
We don't get as much of it. So she's like, Lauren and Jessica strolled by us then, and I heard Lauren whisper loudly, oh, joy, Bella's back. Because Bella's speaking again after a traumatic experience.
Yeah, because Lauren's a fucking bitch. What I wrote down was how Bella was shady. And so she is thinking in her head, I barely recognize Lauren. She'd cut off all her blonde corn silk hair. Now she had a pixie cut so short that the back was shaved like a boy.
Oh, I don't
What
know
an
this part.
odd thing for her to do. I wish I knew the reason behind it. Did she get gum stuck in it? Did she sell it? Had all the people she was habitually nasty to caught her behind the gym and scalped her?
I don't remember this part at all.
Isn't that
Are
crazy?
you making it up?
No.
I don't remember that.
Isn't that so mean? Like, yeah, Bella. Like, how mean is that when like someone gets your haircut and you're like, they got gum stuck in it? That's why they got that haircut, right?
They obviously had to shave their head.
They
for
had
that,
they
yeah.
had to do that. That wasn't a choice. That wasn't a choice,
they
right?
Think they look good, or
Oh, good for her.
Oh.
Good for her.
Oh, so she goes to see the Cullen house to make sure it's still there. It's obviously still there. And it's very empty and abandoned.
No one has mowed the lawn.
No, nobody's taking care of it. It's like, Bella, throw a party.
Jamie, there's so many opportunities here. I don't even know, aside from Bella, I don't know why the other kids haven't done this
Right?
yet. If it was the kids in our town from our high school, that shit would be lived in by now.
Yeah, there would be squatters. For
There would
sure.
100% be
Yeah.
squatters.
People would be like, yeah, I'm staying at so-and-so's house. No. I
Yeah.
am living in this fancy home in the woods.
Everyone's smoking cigarettes and eating Burger King.
Yeah.
And
just
this is
drinking all day.
This is where we live now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I was just like, what's... No. But I was like, maybe because Bella's the only person who knows where it is. And even still,
I don't think so.
probably not. But if that is the case, if I were Bella, I'd be like, well, screw you guys. I am going to tell everyone. And I'm going to be like, Bella's back. We're having a party.
She is an old soul, Jamie.
We're going to have a wine party. Some cheeses.
Cheese plates.
Yeah. I mean, I personally also didn't have parties.
Yeah, no,
we
I don't want
didn't.
anyone in my space. No,
But
get
I
out of
had
here.
like girls over to have drinks.
Bella doesn't like anybody.
I know, it's so hard.
Yeah. Look what happened with Jessica.
So many missed opportunities, though, really.
Really. We learn about Sam, Yuli, and his gang.
Cult.
His cult.
Call it what it is.
Yeah, Jacob is terrified.
Yep.
I don't have much to say about him. It's just like
I was like, ooh, a mystery. What's going on?
the parents like him. Can't be good. When then Bella hits her head, and then we get another moment where we're reminded that Jacob got hot again.
Oh, is it a beautiful moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have the moment too?
Yeah.
Okay. What? He asked.
Nothing. I just hadn't realized before. Did you know you're sort of beautiful? Once the words slipped out, I worried that he might take my impulsive observation the wrong way. But Jacob just rolled his eyes.
You hit your head pretty hard, didn't you?
Oh, that was a good Taylor Lautner voice.
Was it? I thought I went a little bit southern.
But he kind of talks without, like, closed mouth a little bit. So good job. I like that moment.
Yeah, me too.
And then we have an awkward movie date. That's
Yeah, my thought was Mike starts asking her out again. Jesus Christ, take a hint.
It's like never gives up, which I don't think he does give up ever. Even when she's maybe when she gets married, I can't remember. We'll find out.
No, I think there's another moment where I'm like,
Mike, you really gotta.
Mike.
Yeah.
I do love the scene of Mike and Jacob at the movies, and they're both like giving her the opportunity of like, hold my hand. I love that. That is so teenager.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that where someone like held out their hand for you? They're waiting.
No, yeah. And then, but to have it like on both sides. And
Yeah, you're like two.
Three of you?
You're like two options.
I want
take
either.
them both. Take them both. That's bold.
Right. Okay, this is what we're doing.
And then you try making it with both of them.
No, then you just do this.
I love this movie.
So good. So I think it's when they're on the way, and Mike's like, "Oh, doesn't this radio work?" And then Jacob's like, "Yes, but Bella doesn't like music." And she stares at him in surprise and be like, "I never told him that." That's just like one of the first. Maybe not the first example, but there is a lot where she clicks into realizing there's all these things Jacob realizes about her.
Yeah.
And is paid attention to, but never like says anything or doesn't point attention to, but like how well he actually does know her, which is super sweet and sad.
Yeah,
It's just because it's sad because it's not reciprocated, but yeah, that he's very observant. Mm-hmm. I love that for him. I love that for him.
Yeah, for him. No.
I don't know who else I love that for.
Yeah. That's why I love him.
Yeah. I mean, I do think I wrote at one point, I'm like, do I just need to marry Jacob?
Of course.
Yeah. Like, you want to marry a Jacob.
You married the Jacob.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. And then he ghosts her. He's gone. He's gone.
Oh, no.
And here at Clearwater says that there's some trouble with the phone lines.
Oh, what?
What? The phone lines. The phones aren't working.
No.
That's a classic.
Yeah. He's
sick.
sick.
I couldn't call you back. My phone broke.
Yeah.
I lost my phone.
And then he was also sick. And then
he's sick.
Then he was also driving to.
Then he's sleepy.
Port whatever.
Port Angeles.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
And
lots
then,
of things.
Charlie's like, oh, but I saw him at the store.
Yeah.
It's really sad and rude.
So rude. So
like,
rude.
It's like everyone's just lying to her.
Yeah.
No, he's like, yeah, Bella, I don't know. He's gone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this was really sad. She's like, I'm super depressed. And then I'm like, I'm kind of using Jacob because he makes me feel good, even though I know he has a crush on me, but I'm going to hang out with him anyway. And then he ghosts her, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I kind of feel bad for you, Bella. That is pretty sad because you're pretty depressed.
Well, especially because again, it's just like all of a sudden he like cuts her off.
Out
like,
of nowhere.
No explanation.
Yeah.
And, like,
Nothing.
after that just happening to her. So yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
And it's really rude of everyone.
So then she's like, I'm going to go for a hike. I'm going to go for a hike by myself.
Even though there's been lots of bear sightings.
Yeah, no, who cares about the bears?
Yeah, I don't know how people are confusing bears and wolves, but that's fine.
And then she interacts with Laurent.
Yeah.
Laurent.
He's back. Or
He's back.
Still around.
Yep.
No, he's back because he said he went to Alaska and did a bunch of things.
And she has the first sighting of the wolf pack.
Mm-hmm. The bears.
The bears.
Yeah.
The bears.
Yeah, she tries to get out of the Laurent thing. She's like, oh yeah, like, we still talk, me and the Collins. I'm not here alone. He doesn't believe her.
No, because she's not good at lying.
No.
Or improvising.
I feel like she did kind of do pretty good with the improvising.
Okay, fine. Medium.
Yeah.
Medium.
Yeah, she wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But the wolves get him, so it's fine. I felt bad for Embry. It was a little part in there because everyone was also being rude to him.
Wait, when?
Because Bella's talking to him because I think at one point she's like, oh, I think Billy makes a mistake and says he's with Embry, which is a lie.
Oh.
And no, wait, is it? No, it wasn't Embry. His other friend.
Quill?
Quill, yeah. So he said, I tried to follow them. He was with Embry. His voice was low, hard to hear over the engine. I leaned closer. I know they saw me, but they turned and just disappeared into the trees. I don't think they were alone. I think Sam and his crew might have been with them. I've been stumbling around in the forest for an hour, yelling for them. I just barely found the road again when you drove up. Oh, so she like runs into him. But I was like, that's so sad. He's like, hey guys, remember me, your friend? And they just like walk off into the woods, like ignore him.
Okay, isn't this situation totally ridiculous? I know we're not going to get into all the werewolf stuff today. We'll do it next time. But can't they like tell him something?
Right?
Give him anything?
Yeah, like no, we're
going to let the guy
you.
stumble around in the woods for an hour?
Yeah. There is still a vampire. Like, and that's your friend. I was just like, this is so sad. Because he's like, guys, it's me. And they're just like, oh, yeah, we don't see him.
It's so
sad.
silly.
Yeah.
Why don't you just let him in on the secret? Isn't he... He's part of your community, no?
Right? Like, you don't have to stop talking to him.
It's nonsensical.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Jacob gets a haircut. Hi, Jacob. Jacob gets a haircut, and this is a pivotal point of the books and the movies. For me, I don't know if it's for anyone else. He also gets really mean.
Yeah, he does.
Which I'm not into. Because he's like super nice, and then all of a sudden he's like he gets a haircut, and he's like to Bella, what do you want? Get out of here. And you're like,
new look, new person?
Are you not wearing a shirt? Are those just jeans and bare feet, Jacob?
He actually wears cut off sweatpants in the book, like sweatpants shorts, which
even better.
Is so much better. Totally get why they could not go with that with the movie, but so much better.
Right.
Yeah.
Great scene.
Yeah. No, that's it. That's all you got for that? Just
what else do you want me to say, Jamie?
I just like the part where he's like, you asked for it. If you want to blame someone, why don't you point your finger at those filthy, reeking bloodsuckers that you love so much? And then she's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he gets.
That's an important part too that someone should have wrote down. So thank you, Jamie.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah. And she's like, are you breaking up with me? I was like, Bella, you can't say that.
But she also was aware when she said it. She's like, that wasn't the right words, but that's all the words I had.
Yeah. But I was like, no, you don't get to say that. Do you have an next part? I have a next part.
All I have is like when Jacob comes to visit her at her house.
Oh, okay. So I like the dads are fighting.
Oh, I did like that part.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the part that was like the last part of my notes that I can't see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
I like how
yeah.
Charlie and Billy.
Charlie's talking to Billy on the phone. And you know what? Yes, Charlie, these are great points. And he's like, what do you mean I don't know my daughter as well as I think I do? He listened for a brief second, and his response was almost too low for me to hear. If you think I'm going to remind her about that, then you had better think again. She's only just starting to get over it, and mostly because of Jacob. I think if whatever Jacob is going on with Sam, the Sam character, sends her back into that depression, then Jacob is going to have to answer to me. You're my friend, Billy, but this is hurting my family.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were gonna like flash the screen. Yes, Charlie.
Yes. Love it. I was like, yes.
You be a good dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Stand up for your daughter.
Yes.
You threatened that teenager. I love it. You know how they say, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard?
Mm-hmm.
Bella's milkshake brings all the boys to the window. Because the boys always climb in her window.
Yeah, no, I got it. I got it.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots to think about there. So Jacob comes to her window and leaps through the trees with his shirt off. And so I did think this was a reminder of our former scenes. And I thought, I'm sorry, baby.
Part 2, featuring Jacob.
And I thought, what is it with these guys?
Yeah.
The hot and cold. Because you're being super mean to Bella, and now you're like, oh, hey, Bella, let me in your room.
I'm
Let's
so sorry.
chit-chat.
I said I would never leave you, and I said I would never do all these things, and then I did that, and then I got mad at you when you found me, and yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, remember that story I told you about the cold ones? And remember the rest of it? And she's like, no.
I don't, yeah, he's like trying to tell her something. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, the part that kills me is that you already know. I told you everything. She's still like,
Mm-mm. No, I only remember the vampire part. I'm sorry.
yeah, that's the most important part, no?
That's all I have to add other than I have like a little like extra stuff.
Oh, I just have. And now Charlie is going to hunt Jacob. That's how we kind of end off. And she's like, oh, because then Bella puts it together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like she has the dream and then like remembers the rest of the story.
Right.
And then Charlie's like, well, going out hunting for those bears. And she's like,
oh no, werewolves. The only thing I had to add with these chapters was I do think Bella's analogies are ridiculous. These are just like snippets I took from the chapters. This isn't in order.
Yeah.
She says, I was like a lost moon, my planet destroyed in some cataclysmic disaster movie scenario of desolation that continued, nevertheless, to circle in a tight little orbit around the empty space left behind, ignoring the laws of gravity.
Okay.
Want to do the next one?
Yes, I do. How could I explain so that he would understand? I was an empty shell, like a vacant house, condemned for months. I'd been utterly uninhabitable. Now I was a little improved. The front room was in better repair, but that was all. Just the one small piece. He deserved better than that. Better than a one-room, falling-down fixer-upper. No amount of investment on his part could put me back in working order. Oh, wow. Yeah, seeing these next together to each other.
They're good.
It's...
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
I am a vacant house.
Yeah. You know, when you're explaining your feelings, that doesn't confuse anything. I'm a vacant house. And we have one room working.
I am only a living room. I am only a toilet.
I can see her like in college at like one of those poetry readings.
Slam poetry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she would.
I am but a sink full of dishes, dirty dishes.
Can never really get clean, even though my purpose is to be clean.
Yes. All right. Carrying on.
Casting call. Blue moon. Casting call. Kind of.
You mean new moon?
New moon. New moon.
New moon.
Casting call. Oh my god. Oh, blue. No. Okay.
I didn't plan much for today.
No. Well, you had Jacob.
Yeah, and then I didn't think much past that.
Yeah, I feel like he's a pretty good.
The thing is,
Jacob,
though,
I can't.
we've already touched on some of Jacob.
Yes, and even talking this one, I was like, when you were saying like the description of who he is as a person, I was like, Taylor Lautner. Can't see anyone else. And I pretty much know him personally at this point, so I watch him and his wife's TikToks quite a bit.
Well, then that's how you know people.
Yeah,
Is through TikTok,
right?
Yes,
I probably know them better than some of their family.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yep.
No, he was, I think, a great pick.
Yeah.
Shark
Boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the better things they did, we can criticize him probably deeper in terms of like making the movies and stuff and casting like indigenous characters.
Yeah.
I think Taylor Lautner is like, he has some indigenous in like his mom's line,
Oh, does
I
he?
believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
curious.
But I think they did a better job in at least the second movie. They did a better job, and throughout the rest of the series, casting the indigenous characters.
Yes. I do think they could have, even though I love him and I think he's perfect, they probably could have cast someone more with that ethnicity.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, he's a little bit indigenous.
Yeah.
Well, his mom.
Oh, he has distant Native American ancestry.
Yeah, which is like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Distant.
I love Reddit. I really thought Taylor Lautner was Native American this whole time.
Yeah.
Just to find out, he's a white man. He's pretty white. He's a mix of German, French, and Dutch.
Okay. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean you're white.
No, I'm just.
But I think the point is like.
Oh,
okay.
No, it says okay. German, French, Dutch, and Native American ancestry. Specifically, blah, 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 through his mother. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like his friends and, later when we meet Sam and Emily and other characters, I feel like they did a pretty good job with casting those characters.
That's when Boo Boo Stewart first comes on the scene,
Boo Boo Stewart.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
Yep.
cute.
Who's he, Seth?
Yes.
Yep,
He's so
Seth
cute.
Clearwater. Yeah.
He could play Jacob.
That would have been a great Jacob.
But I think
he wasn't. He was too young.
Where like now I'd be like, oh, I would cast him as Jacob now.
Yeah. No, there's lots of great, I think, indigenous actors that could have played that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
MVP?
MVP. My MVP is Jacob's haircut. Or Jacob's glow up.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a glow up.
Yep.
And I think all of us who were young women reading these books and watching these movies, that was a pivotal moment in our journey, in our Twilight journey, was Jacob's glow up. And so I think it needs to be honored here on a pedestal. We like it. We like it a lot.
Yeah. Do I want to give it to Charlie again? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm not going to.
Because he's a good dad.
Yeah. I loved his phone call moment.
That was good, though.
Right? I think that deserves a shout out. But I'm going to give it to a different dad. Carlisle.
Oh?
just I feel like his whole part and like explaining, especially him answering like about his job and why he likes to do it.
When he was fixing up Bella.
Yes.
That's such a good one. I
Right?
loved that scene.
And like learning more about him and how really just in life we need to live more like him. But that he's able to, find something and kind of be like, okay, how can I live with this? And this is the direction I'm going to go in, even though everyone else is saying, no, this is how things are, this is how it's going to be. And he was able to like create this whole other good, positive life where he's giving back to the world.
Carlisle is an underrated character, I think.
Yes. And I think, especially in the movies, they do touch on it a lot, but we miss so much of that.
Yeah.
Because I exist, I've been able to save these people that probably wouldn't have been saved with a normal person.
Right.
Yeah.
So if vampires are damned, or I am something kind of unnatural, how can I still bring goodness to this world?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Right. So MVP going to another dad.
Yes.
Another hot dad.
Hot Dad Saga. Okay. So our plan is we are going to do New Moon Part 2. We have our December book club coming up. So we're going to have, a holiday theme there. We're going to have our New Year's Eve, or not New Year's Eve, our New Year's episode where we kind of wrap up the year with our favorite books and our favorite drink and such. And
Books.
Yeah. If you are not already following us on social media, please follow us at Books and Booze Podcast. If wherever you were listening to us, if you could give us 5 stars or give us a comment, give us a follow, all of that is incredibly helpful. And we love you so much. Thank you so much.
And if you know the Lautners, Taylor and Taylor Lautner, tell them hello.
Hello.
Hello. Love
Hello.
you.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello. Hi.
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 Love your role in life. Good for you.
I love your existence.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you. That's all.
Feliz Navidad. I don't.
Feliz Navidad. Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Where you been, Loca? Where you been?